Hey there guys, welcome back to NIMBY Rails. We're moving back across to Edinburgh today. I want to try and... well, the original aim was to try and connect Edinburgh and Glasgow together. In reality, that's going to take a lot longer than I thought. So, we're just going to go Edinburgh to Falkirk, I think. We've got as far as Edinburgh Park so far. So, I mean, that's a start. My map, it turns out, is on the complete wrong part of the country. So I'll just move that. So we start off with a nice and simple 2-track line. Nothing too bad so far. I have to get it across this motorway, but that's done. And then it kind of curves around here. At some point, there is a junction. And that is where things start getting interesting. That is apparently slightly too angled. Right, let me just move the map quickly and find the junction so I know where I'm working towards. And what the track layout is like at it. Okay, it's one of those ones. Cool. Junction is at the M8. So I can keep going for now until I reach a motorway looking thing. Which isn't yet. There's a motorway looking thing. That looks like a motorway. And indeed it is. That is where the junction is. So I'll just bring the track past it a little bit. Then there's another track that comes up here. And that's the one that splits off. Helpfully, the junction is actually after the motorway. So I need to come in like that, sort of. We come off there and out. And they cross over to the other line, and off there, and out to there. Sorted. Then there's a loop. Luckily it's quite a short loop. I mean, it's short to the point where I don't think it would actually serve any use in a real world scenario. But you come out of there, and that connects up, but then there's also off here, connecting back, like so. And then out of this side of the loop, there is the standard crossover. So, that's the split. Next, I mean, there's another junction, as it turns out. Winchburg. That's how I want to pronounce it. Whether it's correct or not, completely different matter. I can't get across there without a viaduct. Guess who's using a viaduct? So, we come up here. It's actually quite a way to the next junction, I think. But this is the main line between Edinburgh and Glasgow. So there's not a lot of stations. Where does the line go here? So just carry on through like that. That's what it looks like it does, I'm going to be honest. And we come round and up there. There we go, that looks right. Cool. Come on, mouse, where are you? There you are. There's a line that comes out there. And that comes off in a junction. And splits again there to make the other track. And again, the crossover. Guess where this line goes? I really guess. I do actually know. It's not... actually, it's not that difficult to guess because there is only one line in the area that is unfinished. I was not expecting to have to cross so many roads on viaducts, though. I'll be honest. Crossing roads on viaducts and rivers on viaducts really slows down the productivity with building routes. I think I said this in one of the very early episodes. It is one of the things that takes the longest and can really kill building speed. So when it's just plain like this, I can build so quickly. There we go. We have connected up to the line to the Fife rail bridge that we did 2 weeks ago, as of when this goes out. Okay, I think the first station is Linlithgow. So, Linlithgow, something like that. So I will move over there and build the station somewhere near where vaguely resembling where it's meant to be, which would be here. So we'll give it a name, as you do. Linlithgow. And over the road. And then we can come out this way. And I'll just build back to where we were earlier. That will not take long. It's quite a straight line. All things considered, a very sweeping curve, really, rather than a straight line. But when it comes to building, they're much one and the same, really. There we go. Linlithgow. After that, I'm ignoring the loops for now because they're not important. Next station at Polmont. So I need to go and find Polmont on my map now. There's a link line up to a steam railway at Bowness, where the main line doesn't stop, but the steam railway does. But the Bowness and Kinneil railway. But I can't bother to build that right this second. That will come in later. So we'll go to Polmont, which is up here. And the station is here. So we'll give it a station. Give the station a name. Polmont. And then we need to come back out of the station. That curve sweeps more than it looks like it does on Open Railway Map, but that is where it goes. And down. And keep going down. That's where the Bowness station is. It's meant to be sort of like that, I think. A slight S bend to go round the station. And then we come down here and into Linlithgow. I think this is Linlithgow. Yes, it is. I was thinking, I'm sure there's not another town in the way. At the other side of Polmont, this is where it splits. There's actually two routes along here. One via Falkirk Grahamston and one via Falkirk High. I don't know which one I'm doing. I might go for Falkirk High. Or depending on time, I might do both. So, the main route seems to be via Falkirk High, so that's the one that I'll build first. Because that means it will get the straighter track. That comes down there. It has a loop. How long does the loop go on for? Pretty much that long, actually, so I will extend it a bit further. Just because when I add the loop in, if I then extend it afterwards, the points will move, which is not ideal. Where does the loop end? There. So it's best to build the track a bit further past where a set of points will be, so that they don't move later on. There we go. You can also have the other line comes out like so. And that comes off there with a junction across. And then off there. And up. I might straighten that out a bit just so I can try and get higher speed. And then there's also a switch back across from that side. What this switch would be used for, I have no idea. I guess terminating trains at Polmont, maybe? Then the other line also has a loop, but it's not nearly as long because it starts here and ends down here. And that comes up to there. We'll just straighten that out. Sorted. So we've got the junction in. Actually put quite a bit. If you zoom out and look at it like that, put quite a distance. So Falkirk High first, which means finding where Falkirk High station actually is. It looks like it's there. So we will put the station in. Falkirk High. And it comes out this way, and down here, and into a tunnel. And I have no idea where it comes out. Okay, now I kind of have an idea where it comes out. It's a bit difficult to tell. But I think it comes out here. And then wraps around somewhat. Probably like there-ish. And around. And then it can come up into there. Sorted. That's up into Falkirk High. After that, I think that's the only stop on this route. The other route has two. Falkirk Grahamston and Camelon. So let's do Falkirk Grahamston. And then there's a junction as well. There's all sorts to deal with here. There's the Falkirk Wheel. It's quite a fancy thing to go and see. Falkirk Grahamston. Here we go. Or the Royal Mail Inquiry Office, spelt incorrectly. One or the other. Grahamston. Okay, as we come down here, it's just that. Okay, that's simple enough to deal with. I've looked at the junction, I've determined it's not actually complicated. So, we come over this road, and then we sort of follow it by the looks. And then we come over it here, and wrap around. Sure, that seems like it could be right. And therefore I now say it is. Let's straighten that out a little bit. Yeah, so that wraps round and up, over the road, over the other road. Maybe if I have it pushed against the top there, a bit slightly smoother curve. And up here, there is a... Let's actually be on the ground, hey? A double set of tracks. There's a single off here, that comes into that one and split into the other one. And obviously, as you would expect, there is a crossover. Like so. Then that double track comes up a long way up to Grangemouth Docks, which I'm going to be honest, I might just leave like that. I think that's I'll extend it out a little bit so that I can see it from a distance, and then I'll just leave it by a little bit. I mean, I'll extend it almost all the way there. I might come back to that at some point just to finish it off for completion's sake. Okay, I think I might leave it there today then. So that's quite a bit built. All the Falkirk area out from Edinburgh, and the rest I'll probably end up doing off camera. Actually, the rest of the area between Edinburgh and Glasgow I'll probably end up doing off camera. So thanks for watching, like and subscribe if you enjoyed and want more, and I'll catch you in the next one.